Hello, welcome to my quilt room. Today I'm going to show you some quilting that I've done on a bunch of different Christmas quilts. And I'm going to use the samples that I've used from two of my quilt patterns. The first quilt that I'm going to show you, it's a little bit too big for this space, but hopefully you can see most of it. This is called Haul Out the Holly. This is the throw size. It's kind of a large throw, like I think 76 by 76. But this is the throw. And this quilt is made up of Lemoyne Star quilt blocks. It's all completely Lemoyne Star quilt blocks. Just the color variation is what makes the wreath design. These are made with no Y seams and there's no HSTs. So this is a fun pattern. The quilting on this quilt, I used a kind of a taupe color because I didn't want it to overpower the design. And the pattern is called Holly Berries, and I picked it up on Urban Elements. And I'm going to show you on the back. I used a cuddle backing, and that always shows the quilting really well. So I'm going to kind of try and show the back so you can see it. But it's just a real sort of fancy holly design. That's, I think, is really pretty. This is a super cozy quilt with this cuddle on the back, and sometimes I'll leave out the batting when I put cuddle on the back, but this has batting too, so it's got some weight to it. That's a fun cuddly quilt. So this is the Haul Out the Holly with Holly Berries Panto. Let's see, I'll leave that in for a sec. Now this is the same pattern. This is also Haul Out the Holly, the wall hanging size. Hope you can see that. This is the exact same pattern as the larger one. It's just this one is made out of 12-inch blocks and this one's made out of 6-inch blocks. So we follow the pattern just the same. But this one I made with solids, and to kind of show the wreath design a little bit better. So when I quilted this one, I wanted to use something maybe a little fancier. So I used, this thread is called, it's glide thread, and the color of it is called Cleopatra. And I'm not sure how well it shows up, but it's kind of got a sheen to it. It's a shiny gold thread. So that, I think that turned out really pretty. Let me show you the back. There's the back. This has a flannel backing. Threads everywhere. And this pattern, this quilting design that I used is called Holly. Let's see, I wrote these all down. Holly Sparkle. And I really like this one. It's simple. Just goes in rows, and it's just a little holly leaf with a little sparkly snowflake. But I think it's very effective. And this one is by Molly Lovely Threads. So that's this design that I did on this wall hanging. All right, now I'm going to show you a different pattern. Let's move this. Okay, so the next pattern that I wanted to show you, this is called Holiday Welcome. Oh, I've got it upside down here. But this is a fun, another wreath pattern. But there we go. So this is the throw size. Let's fold it over. This is the throw size, and you see it has fun quilt blocks, wreath blocks and star blocks. And this is the same Lemoyne Star here that we used in the other quilt. This is the 6-inch size. And so they just alternate with the wreath and the star blocks like that. So this one I used that same panto. I didn't use the gold thread on this. It has its kind of a cream color to kind of blend into this background a little bit. But this is the same panto, the Holly Sparkle panto. And let me show you the back. It's pretty red back. And you can see this panto here. I did it on a slightly larger scale than I did on the wall hanging. But yeah, I think that's super pretty. All right, and then using this same pattern, the holiday welcome pattern, I wanted to show you one of the options for that pattern is to make a wall hanging. And actually, it could be a wall hanging or it could be, I think I have it labeled on the pattern as a door banner because it's a great size for hanging on your door. So I've made 2 of these this year. One's for my mother-in-law and one's for my daughter for her birthday. And I quilted out, I pieced them with the same fabrics, but I quilted them differently. So this one is using a panto called Holly Twist, lots of holly in this year's quilting. This is a little bit different than the other holly ones. It has some kind of like ribbons and some curly cues going around, kind of dresses it up just a little bit. Let's see if I can get that close. This one I quilted in a forest green thread to kind of bring out the quilting just a little bit. And then, and also I put, I don't know if you can see the little triangle pockets on the back to make a place to hang for a dowel. And then let's see, the last one I did, this is the same pattern, the same fabrics, but I quilted this using a panto called Fair Isle Simple. It's by the Quilting Mill. And this one I think turned out super fun. I used that same gold thread. It's called Cleopatra by Glide. And it's kind of a gold sparkly thread. And then this Fair Isle design is kind of looks like a quilting star block. And I think that's just super cute. Let me show you the back. More threads. You can see on the back I used this same flannel, but that you can see that cute Fair Isle Simple is the name of the panto, but that was super cute. I did it on kind of a small scale because this is a pretty small door banner, but I think I love that. I'm looking forward to using that one again. So anyway, those are 5 different Christmas quilts that I've made last year and this year from my patterns and that I've quilted. And so I'll show you some customer quilts next time. So thanks for joining me and come back to my quilt room and we'll talk again soon.